Hey friends, welcome to one of the most stunning corners of the US, the northwest side of Montana, home to Glacier National Park. This place might seem remote, but it pulls in over 3 million visitors every year. And honestly, once you see it for yourself, you'll understand why. Glacier is closed off by snow nearly half of the year. So when summer hits, it feels like the park is finally waking up, and it's pure magic. I drove almost 1,000 miles to get here. And the second that I rolled in through the east entrance near St. Mary's Lake, I felt that familiar spark. I stopped at a bunch of lookouts, just breathing it all in. The jagged peaks, the crisp air, and the sense of something ancient in every direction. This national park is quickly climbing the list of my favorite places. The more time I spend here, the more I'm in awe of what shaped this land. The glaciers that carved out these deep valleys, the dramatic mountains that shoot upward towards the sky, and the fragile balance of life that thrives here. I found a trail on the map that caught my eye. Nothing too planned, just a spur-of-the-moment decision to move my legs and reconnect with the mountains. Hello! Welcome to one of my favorite places on the planet. I am currently in Glacier National Park. Look how beautiful this place is. Things have not quite gone as planned today, but it's all worked out perfectly. I'm so happy to be here. The drive here was tough. It was so long. It's 14 hours to get here from St. George, so it's quite the haul. But I'm here now and I am incredibly grateful. The weather is just beautiful and it is so nice to be in the mountains, surrounded by these gorgeous views and this green vegetation. Everything is blooming, the flowers, it's just so beautiful. So I am very grateful to be here. And the trail, as you can see, it's like full of vegetation. This is what it looks like. So it's very narrow, but very, very pretty. This is a brand new trail. I've never done it before. It's on the opposite side of Glacier than I was in last time I was here, last year. I came in through the St. Mary's side this morning. So, a couple things to know. So the west entrance of Glacier has a timed entry ticket now. So last year they just did like a lottery where you pretty much just like apply and you can show up anytime. And now with West Glacier, you have to have a time slot and you have to show up between that time slot. So that kind of changes everything. Also, I was trying to go to the Many Glaciers side this morning, and you also have to have a reservation there to even enter any part of it. And one of the rangers was telling me the reservation, I guess, is a shuttle reservation. I have never been to that side of Glacier, so I don't know much about it, but it sounds like you probably have to park and then take a shuttle like into the area where all the hiking is. I assume like where all the hotels are, visitor center, restaurants, all of that stuff. But I have no idea, so I didn't plan ahead for that. I thought that I didn't need a timed entry or a reservation for that side, so that threw my plans off a little bit. So I just decided to come through the St. Mary's Lake side, and it's been gorgeous so far. It's really nice to be on this side. Oh my gosh, look at these things. They're huge, so pretty. Oh, they smell so good. Wow. Full of bugs, but really fragrant. Anyways, this side of Glacier is very beautiful and it's a lot less busy as the other side, so I'm I'm excited to check it out and be on this trail. Okay, so this is the trail right now. As you can see, it's not great. There's a cute little stream right here. The water is just crystal clear. It's right off the trail. Here's the trail, there's the stream. Beautiful. And all these wildflowers. Ah, I'm in love. This place is so gorgeous. I've talked to pretty much everyone that has passed me and just asked them like how far they gotten, just to give myself an idea of what to expect. And almost everyone I'm passing says they've made it to the falls, and that's it, because it gets really dense with vegetation, worse than it is already, and like really buggy and gross. So this may be shorter than I thought, which is fine. I kind of have no plans today. It's really nice. So I might just make it to the falls and not get all the way to the lake, and that will be fine. But just look at this place. It is so gorgeous. We're kind of tucked in these trees, like all around, so you can't see the mountains too much around me, but if you could, oh my gosh. They are just magical. They are so incredible. Pretty sure I can hear the falls, so I must be getting close. Honestly, this trail is definitely like full of vegetation, but it's not as bad as I was imagining, as people were telling me that it was overgrown. So that's good. I think probably for a national park trail it's overgrown, but I have seen much worse trails. So it's actually not too bad. And the difficulty of this trail is not too bad either. So this would be a great hike for like families, or if you are not into distance hiking, but you want like a beautiful, immersive experience, this is the trail. All right, I think I'm here. I'm gonna follow the trail down here a little bit, but here are the falls. They are gorgeous. The water is so beautiful, so clear. Little hint of blue, which just, looks so pretty with the rocks. so worth the little hike that it takes to get down here. Very easy hike, easy to navigate, and just follow the trail. All right, I'm going to head back to my car, and we're gonna keep this trip rolling. Little tip while I'm on this trail, because of all the foliage here, I would certainly recommend hiking in pants and like a sun shirt or a long sleeve shirt, because your legs are gonna get scraped up or irritated with all the vegetation running up against them. And then so are your arms. Like, I've seen a lot of people walking with their arms over the head because the vegetation comes pretty high. So little tip, I guess it depends on the time of year that you're hiking this trail as well. But I would say just be safe over sorry and wear adequate protection when you're walking through an overgrown trail like this or doing this trail. There's just a trail crew back there clearing all the vegetation out. This trail feels like a totally new trail. Look at all this space. Holy cow. Oh, I told them thank you a couple times because, man, it's so much better to walk in here when the trail is cleared and large and wide. So thank you to anyone who maintains trails, because man, it makes a world of difference. After this hike, I drove the legendary Going to the Sun Road from the east side to the west. This is one of the most iconic drives in any national park. I met up with my sister at Apgar Village, and we spent the rest of the afternoon swimming and lounging by Lake McDonald. It is such a gem. We sat there for hours, connecting, catching up, and we started dreaming up some pretty ambitious hikes for the days ahead. By the time I got back to camp, I was wiped out. I crashed and got some rest for a big day 2 in Glacier. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be sure to tune in next week, because what's coming next is something you definitely want to see. Thank you for watching, you guys. I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!